A group, the Movement Against Dissidents in Nigeria, has yesterday warned IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu over his newly launched Eastern Security Network (ESN). The warning was issued by the convener of the group, Obinna Osita, in Owerri, who said that a dangerous militia group that will end up against the Igbo people will be produced by the security network. He said IPOB has some set of reckless, gullible, ignorant and untrained minds called members. We must caution here that if these untrained and bigoted minds are encouraged by Nnamdi Kanu to carry assault rifles and other weapons and unleash them on Nigerians, we are doomed in this country with a new set of dangerous militia group in eastern Nigeria. Okay, Osita. I think you need to go and listen to Professor Ise Sage. He's not even talking about any group. He has told Buhari to allow people, individuals, everybody go and get your own distance so that you be protected, especially group like this. Especially what group like this. I think this guy should go and hear from him. And that is just the way it is, because he said the Nigeria, the security, the security architecture is overwhelmed. Both the police and the military, they are overwhelmed, and that is just the way it is. They are overwhelmed. They can't do anything. A lot of things are really involved in it. It's either they are overwhelmed, but that is just what a professor said, that if you allow people to defend themselves, and just like ESN has said, it is legal for them to defend themselves. That is to tell you the failure from the on the side of the government. It's just open. That before the man could come out and say it, you think they don't know what has been happening. But a lot of things happening in that Ssur Rock, they will not be able to say it. And you are saying this and that. Okay, what efforts as the governors, what effort have they made to provide security? Because like Umar is telling us that the southeast is the most safest place in Nigeria. I don't just know, when people are crying every day, that is to tell you they don't even have the interest of people at heart, or they don't even believe what has been happening, or they are insensitive to what is happening, because people are crying on a daily basis. People are suffering, people are being killed. You say you are not telling us that the place is safe. I don't understand though. These people, there must be somebody who is going to be Judas. We always have Judas among the people all over, all over. Now, Professor Sagia said, go allow these people to defend themselves, because as it is, we are going to be saying the same story, talking about the same thing. We've been saying it, we've been talking about it, and nothing has happened. It's even getting worse. And the more it's getting worse, the more this so-called, whatever they call them from the other side of the country, the more they become stronger. This is so-called what do they call them, whether it be bandits or Boko Haram. And the worst part of it is that the governor of Oyo State has cried out now that they should do something, because they are coming from a one all this Mali, all this men from Mali and other countries. They are coming through Oyo State from Saki. So what do you have to say to that? And you are saying that Buhari will only tell you that he's committed. That is the language now, the new terminology now. Is committed, and you are telling people not to do that. Okay, those one who are doing that, but so they should not just leave themselves, fold their arms, and begin to look all these Fulani men all over the place, taking their lives. The people cannot go to farms. That is even the worst part of it. They can't go to farms. They are all in the bushes. They are saying they should fold their arms. I don't even know what solutions are you profiling, you Osita. What solution? The ones that are elected are not saying anything. Okay. Of course, you should know that people are going to come for him. Any group against ESN is enemy of Eastern region in particular and Nigeria in general. Very easy for DSS to write rubbish and tag Igbo names like this one, which we never heard of in Igbo land. It is good to do the right thing the right way, like that of Western Security Network. Let ESN be properly constituted, backed by the governors and the appropriate laws. ESN is a good idea, really. But are you aware that it is good to defend yourself? You can defend yourself legally and constitutionally. It is there. ESN is meant to guide the good people of people of Eastern land, and not the sellout corrupt glutton you called governors that have been embezzling and cutting away billions. What have they done all this while? Which law and which governors you are still in bondage? What did Eastern governors and the appropriate law do when the Igbo were mercilessly killed in Obigbo? DSS at work with a faceless group of okay, 6 Fulani herdsmen are parading, doing all sorts of crimes in our various community. You didn't caution them. Now they are giving you some money to caution ESN, but bear it in mind, as a Balaam or Balak cannot curse Israel, rather they bless them. So shall your cursing or cautioning be to ESN. We are not doomed. You are the one that is doomed. You are not doomed by Boko Haram that waste innocent blood every minute. You are not doomed by the Fulani Esme that destroy our farmlands, rape and kill at will, but you are doomed by a selfless effort by your brothers who volunteered to risk their lives. It's true now, risk their lives for their protection. You need to have your head examined. This is Osita. Fearless group everywhere. Okay, indeed. Uh, that is the day when ESN was unveiled. I don't even know what this person is talking about. If you like, answer any group name. You are a Sabo, and that your group never existed and never existed. So better go back to Fulani where you come from, because from all indication you must be a terrorist. That is why you are afraid of a ESN. It's not a serious person. I don't know what they are talking about. They should keep quiet and begin to complain. We want the people to continue to lament, to they are all wiped out. That is what they want. That is all what they want. But just one thing I just like about these people is that, of course, they are proactive. They know what these people can do. They are looking from every nook and crannies, every corner, to see how they are going to penetrate or how they are going to strike, because that is exactly what they are doing they are doing now. They are preparing you. I think that they don't know what is happening, or maybe they are forgotten. Now, instead of them to concentrate on Boko Haram, they now begin to concentrate on these people. We don't even know what the step these people are taking for them to have come out like this. We never even knew when they were practicing, when they were training, and all of a sudden we just saw it. It's just like a miracle. It's like a miracle. And with this, they already know that the government is not going to be folding its hands and be looking at them. And that's why they are coming up with all of this whole thing. Issei Sagi has said, go allow these people to do what? To defend themselves.